Hi everybody, Cassie here with week 2 of our instructional videos that we're going to be doing here at from the Salmon Center. So this week we have 3 videos coming your way. The first one's going to be on an active 6 to 8-year-old activity. The second one's going to be on a semi-active 9 to 12 activity. And the third one is going to be a non-active 13 years old and over activity. So our first activity is going to be called What Time Is It, Salmon? Some of you may recognize this title and may be like, I think that sounds a lot like What Time Is It, Mr. Fox? You're absolutely right. So this is just our adaptation working here at the Salmon Center. We like to talk about salmon more than we like to talk about foxes. So we like to call it What Time Is It, Mr. Salmon? You can call it whatever you want though, as long as it's the same premise. So the materials that you need for this game, you only need one. You need two. You need your body and you need boundary markers. These boundary markers can be whatever you want. They can be an actual boundary marker. They could be a big boot if you have a boot. Or it can be a backpack that you might be carrying around with you all day. Those are good things to use as a boundary marker. It can be adaptable to whatever you have available at the time. It can also be a pile of sweatshirts that kids are using that they might not need after they are running around out in the weather. So how to play this game. So you need to set up a rectangular area like we have with the boundary markers that I have shown you below. Make sure that there are four of them, and then make sure the boundary mark area needs to be in a rectangular shape. And then everybody needs to line up at the one short end with one person in the middle as the salmon. And they will stand with their backs towards the rest of the players that are lined up on the end. So then the players lined up at the end will yell, "What time is it, salmon?" And whatever time the salmon in the middle says, that means however many steps that the player must take. The steps must be regular steps and not teeny tiny steps or ginormous steps so that you're running the whole way across in 3 steps. Just regular steps that you would take like if you were taking a regular walk. So then at any time, the salmon may yell, "Dinner" or "lunchtime" for their answer and try and tag as many people as possible. So then once you are tagged, you are out for the remainder of the game. And that's when you'll go alongside the long lines of the rectangle. So you started out at the short lines, and once you get tagged, you'll come over along the long end. If anyone was not tagged, they can then go back to the short end, line up again at the end of the boundary markers, and play another round until there's one person left to ask, "What time is it, Mr. Salmon?" So the last person not caught is the winner. At that point, they can either become the salmon or they can choose somebody else that would like to become the salmon next. This game can go in a rotation of multiple times. It can continue on for as long as you want it to go along. You can change the theme throughout the time. All up to you. It's all an adaptation of an old favorite that everybody loves. So if you have any questions, need clarification on this game, you can leave comments below in this video. Our next 3 activities, Our next activities will be available soon, and we thank you for watching this video.